What's up, gamers? This is IDOLWILD. If you're enjoying the content on my channel, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can join in discussions and contribute to the channel. So today we're going to do a boom or bust review on Campus Hero RG3. As you can see, he has a chain mover and ankle breaker ×2 chemistry, and he goes for around 600,000 coins in the auction house, maybe a little bit less. As you can see, I'm compared to limited time legend Randall Cunningham. And if you look at their stats, you can see that Robert Griffin is pretty much better in every category except for throw accuracy deep and throwing the run. He also has a big advantage in play action as he hits that 90 threshold in that category. So I'm going to compare RG3 to a couple other mobile quarterbacks throughout this review. As you can see, we have the ultimate legend Steve Nair, who goes for around 350,000 coins in the auction house. He's a better pocket passer, but he's much slower with 7 less speed. And he also has the chain mover chemistry, which is one of the best chemistries for a quarterback. Now we're going to take a look at some of RG3 stats. You can see Kimmed out. He has 96, 97 throw mid, and 93 throw short when I had him Kimmed up to, I think, tier 1. And you can see he breaks the 90 threshold in elusiveness, spin move, and juke move. So as you have to do, we have to go through the formality of checking out a quarterback's throw and short rating. As you can probably tell with RG3's throw short rating of being 97, he's not going to miss any of those short throws from, I believe the threshold for that is 0 to 20 yards. So those first short throws are going to be the money plays for RG3 because that's his highest stat. Most quarterbacks nail those throws anyway. You don't see that many missed throws when it comes to those. Now, when it comes to the mid pass, I found RG3 to be great in that as well. He didn't really miss any throws. He didn't throw a ball short or throw it too high or do those dumb passes where you notice that a quarterback would throw over your player's head and get picked off by the safeties. Here he throws a dot or a power that ball out to the sideline on that C route. I found RG3 to be pretty accurate in every single type of throw that we're going to show you today. He didn't miss any throws like where he throws it too short or too high or anything like that. He threw it to pretty much where I wanted him to throw it to every single time, regardless if it was a bad decision for me to make. He's pretty adept at the high ball. As you can see there, he fit it in that window where only the tight end can get it. Here it is, and we're going to do another quick pass. The high pass is pretty accurate. I'm not sure how EA rates these high passes because I know sometimes in the end zone, quarterbacks, if you step too far back, they'll just throw it into the goalpost. Now moving on to one of the most thought about parts about RG3 is his agility and how fast he is as a mobile quarterback. You saw in that last clip how he's able to change direction pretty well in the pocket, and you see here he's able to escape the pocket and get in for a running touchdown. He's very good as a mobile quarterback. You see he has 92 speed. That elusiveness right there, as you can see, will break off some of tackles. Now, I don't recommend you using him as a running back. I don't recommend you going him, trying to get him into the teeth of the defense, trying to juke people out. Even though he has a good spin and juke move, I recommend doing the juke and spin move when you're one-on-one with the defender. If there's any other defenders around that area, I'd rather you tuck the ball or just slide, because if he gets hit by somebody else, he's going to get popped and fumble the ball. I think I'm going to show you an example of that in this next clip right here. You can see I'm going to try to roll out, and instead of sliding right here, I tried to juke and then I got popped and I lost the ball. Luckily I got it back, and that's safe for more other quarterbacks. So far I give him an A+ in short, A+ in throw mid, A+ in the high passes, and he's an A+ runner. Now next up we're going to take a look at one of his weaker areas. As you can see on his stat sheet is his throw accuracy deep. He was actually pretty accurate for me. Once again, he didn't underthrow, he didn't overthrow, and he didn't throw left or too far right or anything like that. He usually threw in stride. Now maybe because I have a limited sample and I just got lucky with the type of plays I had and the receivers that I had made plays. But I mean, as you can see here, he is rolling out to his side. He throws in stride and we're able to go in for a touchdown. The 88 throw deep, I didn't notice it being as a negative for him. Now, one of the worst traits about RG3, as you look at his trait sheet, is that he has a trigger happy quarterback trait, which means that he may not be as accurate when it comes to throwing under pressure. Now I had to test that as I let pressure get to me and throw the passes, and as you can see here in these last 3 clips, and I think the next clip, you're going to see that the pressure didn't really affect him. I didn't notice any missed passes or anything like that a lot of other quarterbacks will have when it comes to throwing under pressure. When he was about to get sacked, he threw the ball where he needed to throw. It makes me question the trade, really honestly. Now I'm going to show you about his throw power. He only has 94 throw power. I kind of actually wish he had deep threat instead of the ankle breaker chemistry to increase his throw power. But you can see here when he throws right here, he's able to throw the ball before the safeties are able to get down to it. He's able to fit those tight windows. Now, throwing on the run is another important stat for mobile quarterbacks. You can see in these last two clips, he's rolling out to his left, throwing on the run, and he's throwing the ball on the money. I mean, there's no negatives I have about this RG3 besides the fumbling when getting hit, but that's every single quarterback. You see throwing on the left, on the run, he's able to make the passes. You see him throwing on the right, he's able to make these passes, but I had to test it further because those are just short throws. So here I have him throwing on the run again to the right, throwing it mid. He completes the pass, and then here's another one where the pass isn't completed, and this is a deeper pass throw on the run, but you can see he threw it to where only my receiver can get it. He dropped the pass because that was on me. Now, all in all, I think he's a great quarterback. Not only is he a great thrower of the ball, but he's also a great mobile quarterback. He has great speed and agility and elusiveness. Here I have him compared to the ultimate legend Donovan McNabb, who goes for around 675,000 coins at an auction house. So he costs around 75,000 coins more than RG3, and he's a better pocket passer, but he's just a little bit slower. What you're pretty much paying is for a little bit more accuracy and that gunslinger chemistry. It's up to you two guys to decide which one of these two you would prefer if you had the amount of coins looking for him. Now here he is compared to the GOAT Scrambler, the UL Mike Vick. Mike Vick goes for around 1 million to 1.2 million coins, so he can go to up as high as twice as much as RG3, but it only beats him out in speed, throw power, and throw accuracy D. I mean, when it comes to running with a quarterback, how many long runs are you going to get where that +4 speed really matters? I mean, it's up to you to decide, but overall, my final verdict on RG3 is that if you are in the market for a quarterback or mobile quarterback in the high price range, he is definitely the way to go. But if you only have a couple 100,000 coins or you only have 600,000 coins left, I don't recommend picking him up because you can pick Randall Cunningham up for less for the same effect. That's it for this video. See y'all next time. Peace.